Penelope. Now we need to rock out tier 1 for Gale. 1 with the weave. Bartender, give me 1 with the weave. Should be, you know, this is the Area 75. Honestly, we have enough favor to basically click through this. Let's just throw a generic formation in. Can we move him? We cannot. That's right. Alright. We're going to want... Jarlax can actually go back here. I want like a Shara and a Hitch up here. Minsk can be up here. Yeah. Gridstone for more gold. Fine. Then we need to enchant him to increase his insight number of columns by 1, and that way he now buffs all the way up to this column where our DPS are going to be sitting. Dritz up here, 2. Yeah. That'll be it. We'll go 4. That's the only thing we have stacks for. We just want to get him stacks. Get him stacks on stacks on stacks. Man, we could bond with humans and do real well right now, but nope. Being selfish. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna say humanoids. Alright, now we can just sit back and AFK for a bit. I don't think I have, you know, how many gems? Don't have a generic chest. We got just a handful of potions, not a whole lot. So now we just have to cruise. Hello, Dance Lover, Valdemar, Taxag, Idleduck, J-Dog. That guy's Spooky, Niskis. Welcome. Did I say Niskis already? Well, there you go. I'm playing for a week now. Cool. Welcome to the game. Using your guide, just want to say thanks. You're welcome. Help overcome the overwhelming start. Yeah, there's a lot in this game. The game just keeps getting overwhelming. It's just going to keep on being overwhelming. There's a lot going on. So just take it one step at a time. Right now, really just focus on the event. Collecting champions and getting some basic gear for them is kind of the core gameplay loop. Like one of those core gameplay loops. But it's kind of the thing that gives you the best chance of moving forward. And there's a lot of good champions available in this event. Gale and Penelope, just by default, I chose Caddy Bree, but that was based off working towards split the party. There's a lot of good champions over here, though. So, yeah. But yeah, kind of the further you get, the more you unlock, and the more you unlock, the more it can get overwhelming. I mean, like once you get split the party done, and then you get a Modron core, then suddenly you're like, wait, what is this? This is a whole other game. Yeah, so. Hey, Chaos. Snacking on some banana bread. Just Caddy Bree as well. I think she's super solid, so. Also, her third variant, Caddy Alone, is almost like a free favor farm. Well, in some scenarios, I have the Dark Urge. If you don't have the Dark Urge, that's going to make it harder. Dark Urge can go everywhere and kind of act as a tank, but basically she gets to attack real fast. Her ultimate's on a 10-second timer, and she gets more damage every area. So you can push. If you can play it right, you can push pretty far and earn some gold. It definitely helps if you have like the Dark Urge or the Dungeon Master. But still an interesting variant regardless. Push past. Try to push as far as you can. Dang it. We get Vaj from the free Steam DLC. Nice. Split the party 1 with Spurt. Nice. Things are happening. Yep. Yep. So just starting out yesterday, once I heard Sean said there would be a cool little package for Steam usually on Monday, start out on the C&E client. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're playing on Steam or you decide maybe you just started on one platform and you're like, well, Steam could get a lot of freebies. Steam's getting a big giveaway on Monday. So that is nice. This account is on Epic. Epic had the last giveaway. They kind of alternate between Steam and Epic. CNE never gets giveaways because it's a marketing tool to bring in new players. And if you're playing on the CNE account, like there's no other, there's no one else to market to. You're playing this game, right? I can't help the crackle. We spent so much time. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to change my USB port. Hold on. This could screw lots of things up. Hold on. Okay. Do I still have audio? I still seem to still have audio. All right. Like, is that going to screw up all the things? No. Okay. Well. Oh, it screwed up the camera. The camera's frozen. Hold on. That's great. I'm sitting in my chair, I swear. There we go. There we go. That was funny. It just locked up the camera. Yeah, I mean, look, we worked yesterday. We worked so hard yesterday to try to find the source of the crackle. No idea. No idea. There was an OBS patch today too, and I updated. Apparently that didn't help. So I don't know. Hey, Jorthanus. All right, let me go see what electrums we can get. That one. That's it. I think that's it. I think I already had this other one. I think Crackle made my Nestle. I don't have Nestle downloaded on this computer though. All right, let's see if we get what we get. A blue for Caddy Bree. That's cool, but I was trying to get greens for people. Equipment of the hall. Green for Gale. Gale still needs one more green. Caddy Bree got a blue. Oh, that was in her empty gear slot, so we just jumped straight to blue. Okay. She still needs 3 more greens though. And I think Penelope needs a green as well. At least one. So we need a lot more electrums before I'm comfortable opening golds. I like my champions to be green or better. The Gales might not be bad. Well, the problem is he could roll a blue somewhere and a green upgrade. I don't know. I could probably take a chance on Gale. Oh, I don't have Gale chest yet. Well, there we go. Doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Caddy Bree now could roll a dupe blue and get a green over here. So I don't want to do that. What do you want, green over? No, I want blues, but to gear up your champions officially, you're trying to build up to greens so that the golds are always giving you a blue. Like, you're always kind of guaranteed a blue out of the gold, but it could be duplicate. So once you kind of get into opening golds, like so here's what could happen. I could open a gold for Caddy Bree, and it could give me a blue for one of these slots, and either another blue or a green for one of these. Or like, because it's only going to guarantee you one upgrade. It will give you one upgrade. You're guaranteed an upgrade. You're also guaranteed a blue, but those two things don't have to be the same. So, I could get a duplicate blue here and a green on one of these, and the green would be the upgrade, which is a kind of a shitty upgrade, and then the other item would just end up being a dupe. It could be a dupe blue, or I could get the upgrade could be a green, and I could get a blue for one of these others. Like, that would be great, right? Or the upgrade could be a blue for one of these, and I could get a dupe green. Like, there's bad scenarios where you're wasting a blue, and I don't want to waste a blue. Right? You want to get to blue as efficiently as possible, and the best way to get to blue as efficiently as possible is to open electrums and named silvers until you're at least green or better, and then start popping golds. Now, if you want to start, like, if you have no gear at all and you want to pop one gold, you're guaranteed to get an item that you don't have, a blue that you don't have, that could help you on your way. There is an argument for that, but to keep people from tripping over themselves, I just say open electrums first, try to get all green, and then go the other way. So, like, Gale's in a safe place. I could open a gold for Gale. I don't have any, but we'll have one after this run. I could open it for gold for Gale, and I'm going to get a blue on one of these 6 slots. And then I don't care if the green is a duplicate. I really don't. As long as I got the blue. The best way is it's a blue for one of these 5, and it's a green for this. Right? I could also, like I did on stream this morning, I got a blue and a purple out of a chest, out of my first chest for Gale on my main account. There's good ways it could go, but Gale, there isn't a bad way this one could go for Gale. But there is for Caddy Bree, just because of this weird mix now. And I don't remember off the top of my head what Penelope has. Hold on. Load in. There we go. Penelope, where you at? Penelope, happy light. There she is. Yeah, she's got a white still here. And she's got an empty slot here. So the problem is I could open a chest. It could give me a green here in this empty slot and a dupe blue. So she's in a bad place too. And I'm not going to be able to get a ton of gear on this account, so I'm trying to be really good and conscientious about how I'm trying to upgrade people. Penelope 1600 tried a Dark Urge formation, not cutting it. Tried Caddy, better, but not enough. I wonder if a different core would help. Maybe. You have no core in at all. That's why. There you go. Yeah. Question: how will the Sons of Valhalla stream work around championship game tomorrow? Oh God, what time is the championship game? I didn't even pay attention. Oh no. Hold on. No, it's in the afternoon. I'll record it. Yeah. I mean, that's what I do with F1 anyway. Usually is record it, so I'll just have to record that game. Oh man, the games last night were so good. My electrons we spread out among 4 new to me champions, which is a bummer. But I'm dealing with that same scenario. I had Gale in no gear, I had Penelope in no gear, and I had Caddy Bree in no gear, and this is why they're not all in greens. I didn't have a lot of electrums. Yeah, when you're new, it's slow, but it's still the most efficient way to go. You can intersperse it with like right now. I was about to go buy another chest pack. Wait, what do we got? Ketty Breeze at 3, Penelope's at 4. Hmm. I'm gonna get a Penelope chest pack right now. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to open the silvers for Penelope in the hopes that they go. There we go. That filled her empty slot. We got a dupe of it. Unfortunately, didn't get a green though. So yeah. So still working on her, and that's kind of how you have to think about your event chests too. Is you gotta get these champions geared out. It's better with electrums than trying to just fish for silvers. You really want to buy those event chest packs to get gold chests, like because of the golds you'd be getting. But you got to use some combination of them to gear up your champions. She's a little rough. She's a little rough. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. where I live. It's 2 p.m. where I live, folks. Uh, Different times for different people. But I was gonna be I was gonna do a pop up stream tomorrow, and I usually stream until about 6 my time. So they're gonna have to record the game. I don't really have to do anything here. My click damage has leveled up past 75. We only have to get to 75, so this is just about waiting out the timer. Ever watch recorded games? Oh, I mean, I'm used to it. I just got to stay away from spoilers. That's the big deal. Just try not to get spoiled on the game or whatever it is you're watching. Like again, I watch recorded F1 races, so I just try to stay away from F1 until I've watched it for that week. Even if I accidentally see a spoiler, like there's still more to it than usually. There's more to what's going on than just that one thing. So just knowing it's already over. Oh, I don't care about that. That isn't as important to me. Hmm. Am I eating cream egg? No, that was banana bread. That was banana bread. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be. Well, I haven't watched any F1 yet, so I'll be I've recorded, I think only one of the practices recorded yesterday, which means they only broadcast one of them in the US, which is always annoying. But then whatever gets recorded for today, I mean, we're watching that tonight, and then whatever recorded today, and then we'll record the race tomorrow and the basketball game. And the basketball game. So I won't know. I'll probably watch the basketball game tomorrow night, and then I won't know what happened in F1 until I watch that one Monday night, probably. What have I missed? Nothing. We just started one with the weave. We're 40 areas into it. McDonald's banana bread? No. But I'm eating banana bread. It's homemade banana bread. Is Canterbury's left spec a good choice if she's the bud setter? It's all I use, Jorathon. I know there's people who like to talk about, or who say that like her other specs are good in certain situations. I don't know. All I ever choose is piercing arrow. She gets it's a damage increase, which is, I mean, that's what you would want for, right? This is a damage increase for DPS. But even as a support, I choose it because her arrow hits all enemies on the way to the target, which means it's applying her other abilities to every enemy it goes through instead of just to, because normally she just attacks the furthest target away from her. So this opens up just a much better gameplay experience, and I think it should just be her base functionality for how her arrows work. And each enemy hit has a separate chance of being a crit, which is, But there's people who like this one. This is like if you're doing companions in a crit-based formation, you really want those crits to pop off, critical family, but most of the time I'm here. Yeah, this is more like she's pure support, and you just care about the push forward stacks, but you're not really, I feel like this isn't even trying to push deep. This is, because it just hits everything. So that's all I ever go with. Oh no, this isn't McDonald's. That's Del Taco. I get Del Taco on Saturdays, pretty much every Saturday. I mean, big push is like, I don't know. I feel like big push is when you know you have the damage to beat something, and you just want to make sure that her buff is kind of more stable. But I don't know. For me, if I really want to, for me, I just always go left. I just always go left. Yeah, enjoy your root beer. I mean, look, hey, as long as it tastes good, then it doesn't really, the brand doesn't matter. If you enjoy it, that's all that matters. To have your order waiting for you without you ordering it. No, they don't call and check when I don't show. But there's at least one person there that can recognize me by, I go through the drive-through, recognizes me, my voice when I come through the drive-through. And all I have to do is say when I'm done. They're like, you want that with a root beer and churros today? I'm like, yep. Like, they know. Like, that person knows. So they're tuned into my voice, I guess. But they don't make it ahead. No, they don't make it ahead of time. There have been places I've gone to where, like, I used to go to a wings place in San Diego. I walk in the door and I'd get up to the cash register and they'd just say the usual, and I'd be like, "Yep." I didn't have to say my order. It just knew because I ordered the same thing every time. Sometimes they made me pay, sometimes they didn't. Literally, like the manager would just be like, it's on us. All right. I used to go. There was a period of time where I went to TGI Fridays a lot with one of my friends, and it was a very Cheers experience because we'd walk in the front door and if second someone noticed us, they'd yell out our name, and by the time like we'd walk around and sit, just like Norman and what was the other guy's name? I can't remember. But just, they would always walk around to their chairs on the back of the bar, and that's what we did too. And by the time we get there, drinks would be sitting there for us. They didn't mess around. Cliff, yes, Norman Cliff, same kind of scenario, except we always walked in together, sat in the same seats every time, and our drinks would just be there. And more often than not, until we ordered food, because we always would come in and we drink for a bit, and then we get food. Until we ordered food, they didn't even start a ticket for it. Just drink after drink after drink, no charge. I didn't have the beard. I didn't have this beard back then. I had what did I have back then? I think it was just a goatee at the time, kind of the Van Dyke with the mustache with the goatee. Yeah. But no, it's more just the power of being nice to people. Shocker. But if you're nice to people, they get to know you. You chat with them if they have time, whatever. Uh, they remember you. I mean, even after I stopped going there on a regular basis, I remember I stopped in once, uh, just on my birthday, and one of the bartenders knew it was my birthday, and I sat down, ordered everything, and when I was at the end, they're like, "Nope, dinner's on us tonight." I was like, "Okay." It still tipped well, but yeah, yeah. Being polite, being a good tipper when tips are involved, that's a big deal. And then it's not even having a distinctive beard, but being recognizable, that definitely can help. Yeah. And for some reason, people tend to remember me. I don't know why. Oh, I think we're in an ad break. Gyms now close 470. 470. I'm really curious. I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe I guess should start figuring out how to plan ahead. I don't know if I want to go back to Tomb or if I want to do a time gate. I can't remember what day. Well, it doesn't really matter what day the time gate piece dropped on. Because well, no, it does. On Monday, I'll be able to buy a time gate piece from Mert. That'll put me at 8. But I can't remember if my next time gate piece will drop before Wednesday or not. It may just, because I don't remember that, I may just have to wait. And we'll run a time gate later. I do want to run a time gate. I do want to get another speed champion. We need to go faster. We need to be able to go faster. Well, dice every time I pick a campaign. What are the dice for? I don't understand. I'm not getting Artemis. Artemis is not a speed champion. Heavily leaning towards Shandy. And 6 for a speed champion. That or maybe Whittle in 2, but Whittle needs gear. Doesn't only need gear. She can get it from adjacencies, but Shandy's just solid from the start. So I'm really leaning towards Shandy. Oh, you never finish. Okay, yeah, Witchlight. Yeah, coasting to the finish is one of those that we call an efficient variant, where it just means it doesn't really have a restriction. Like the restriction is non-restrictive, so they're easy to run, easy to get completed, and thus great for patrons. Um, and a high area goal is part of the goal. So yeah, getting coasting to the finish done in the normal version and opening it up for your patrons can earn you lots of patron influence. Good chunk of currency, but it's all about that influence. Yeah, no, they know that. Bard's Forge. They're taunting me. They want this to be an Artemis account. It's not happening. It's a Karlach account. Karlach is Bay. Karlach destroys all the things. It's our list of efficient patron variants. Yeah, I made one. It's in my Patrons 101 guide. Hold on, I'll drop it in chat. If you go down to when should I start doing patron variants? That section. Mid game is when, and it's like the first one's Entomb. The first one that could really be called that, like a high area goal, 350. But then it goes up from there. I'll have to update it. There might be some new stuff. I got to do another pass on Xerxes and Turn of Fortune's Wheel, I think. But coasting to the finish is the highest area goal one with base area goal of 1,000. Of 1,000. So, you know. When I did it on, so if you do it on like a regular patron, not Elminster, it can get you through, like, even if that were the only one you got, it can basically get you through tier 9 and into tier 10 of perks. One variant. And Lediath, who recently got them to on his a gearless account, got them to unlock Mert for him so he could do it and work his way towards Elminster. Did coasting to the finish, and I think it unlocked all of 9, some of 10, and even a couple into 11. One variant. That's how much influence it gives. But for Elminster, it's only like tier 5. It's only like tier 5. Elminster needs so much influence. But he also gives more influence than anyone else. So. They're a champ with a spec that slows down bud decay. No. That's an interesting idea. Not even a spec, but just an ability. Hmm. Noted. That's interesting. Hmm. I mean, if you're doing consistent damage, you wouldn't care. But in situations where you are needing to bud spike, and there are variants like that in the game, like the ones that slowly fill up every so many areas, you get another escort or something in the party, but you can drop all the way back to 1 and there's no escorts, and you can spike your bud and then go back again. It could matter, right? Huh. I will have a conversation with someone about that. That's not a thing currently in the game. Hey, we completed one with the weave. One with the weave. Our server delivered our order. We asked for one with the weave. And we got it.